This whole thing hasn't been going. Sometimes I click the button. Look, Matthew, so it's good that Matthew's head is cut off here. We've been doing calisthenics. We've been doing everything. Sometimes when I push the button, it doesn't click. And I think that it is gone.
Hi, guys. I'm in a great mood. I didn't miss you at all.
I had been complimenting Matthew this whole first 4 minutes about how he had brought the right energy and he was doing a great job. And I was trying to make him feel good. And look what happened. Now he's super mad because I just messed up the first 4 minutes.
I love that Robbie flies the spaceship, but sometimes she forgets how to fly the spaceship.
Well, I didn't forget how to do it. I actually did it. The spaceship did not respond as I had expected it to.
I see. You know, you've got to be careful what kind of spaceship you step into.
Yes. I feel like I need to have some backup emergency checklists in order to ensure that the spaceship has started.
I see. I would like not to go back and do the calisthenics again.
Matthew did some great push-ups, you guys, and he was bragging about how he could have done a lot more, and
could've.
now he can't do any
Heck
more.
yeah, I can. You know exactly how to reverse psychology me to do more push-ups. Do you want me to do some more push-ups? I got some more push-ups left in these guns. All right, we're starting all over here. Okay, theme song, calisthenics, push-ups to which song?
To the general theme song.
All right.
Now, Waylon is not here yet. Waylon's going to have to make up his... I put push-ups on there for Waylon.
All right, guys,
who has
here
been
we go.
doing push-ups. Oh, look at this. Nobody is perfect. This is a great life lesson. Especially Robbie is not perfect. So it is a great life lesson.
Who said that you aren't perfect?
No, somebody said nobody is perfect.
I see.
The Shanks said nobody is
Robbie
perfect.
said especially Robbie
This is a great life lesson. It's a great life lesson for the members of the Robbie fan club that Robbie is not perfect.
Robbie, there was nothing about extended playing. Robbie
and Matthew, the Robbie and Matthew Show.
All right. The reason... see? He's still doing more push-ups than he needed to do. This is what people who don't have shoulder injuries do. When there's a person with a shoulder injury in the room, and they're trying to flaunt their shoulder prowess.
Oh, you feeling a little bit jealous of my
I'm
shoulder
feeling
prowess?
very jealous. I can't even do one push-up right now.
We're going to do Warrior 2.
Warrior 2. You're jumping the gun on the agenda.
Because I've already been through this. This is
already,
deja vu.
Matthew's already done
This is deja
agenda.
2.
Deja 2. Okay? Warrior 2 pose is the one where your arms go straight out.
With 2s at the end.
And your front knee is... There you go. Front knee
And you
is
silently go...
I'm in Matthew's fan club.
You make a little butterfly at the end like this.
Oh,
too.
Matthew's
It's a very
making up
complicated yoga move.
all kinds of things.
You have to study on the top of a mountain in the very cold weather for many years to get that kind of yoga expertise. So don't expect to get it right.
Winded, Matthew.
What? I don't even know what you're talking. I just did a lot of push-ups over there,
Did do a
Robbie.
lot of push-ups.
Ooh.
Thanks to the first round of push-ups you
All right,
did
are we
that
gonna
nobody
punch?
got to see.
Are we gonna punch?
Of course we're going to punch.
Robbie's
Promise.
move is always the same. Matthew's
yes.
moves get shuttled around.
No.
Robbie
Yeah.
is a picture of consistency.
I am. Oh, that's hilarious, isn't it?
What?
That I'm the picture of consistency.
Yeah.
Maybe the least consistent person.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Robbie is cooler.
Really throw your punches,
Robbie
people.
is
Throw them
cuter.
hard. If you're going to punch, you may as well. Yeah.
And
yeah.
Robbie's just better.
Oh my gosh, Matthew. Something's going to get hurt.
Matthew.
I'm a little worried.
Did you hear, Robbie? First of all, I wasn't punching hard enough, and then I start punching hard, and I get in trouble for that. How do I strike a balance, you guys? How do I know how hard to punch?
It's impossible. I'm so sorry.
All right.
This is a card we got from Slim.
From Slim!
She would like us to read it out loud to you
All
guys.
right, well, I'd like to hear it out loud.
Dear Robbie and Matthew, you guys are great authors and illustrators.
Thank you. Stop right there.
you.
It can't get any better than
I
that.
was gonna say,
All right,
it's
just
done.
leave it.
Your kids are very lucky to have you guys as parents.
Oh,
Wrong,
you did. You
but
took it
I
up. You took it up
appreciate
a little bit. That's even better because you're
Yes.
getting other people involved.
You guys should do an out-school class through Zoom and teach kids about what it's like being an author and illustrator.
You know what?
That is a good idea.
We have thought about this.
We have thought about this.
Yes.
But you being our marketing person, you're on it already.
Excellent.
I knew it. I will definitely watch all of your illustrations as much as I can.
Aw.
Oh, thank you. Oh, all of your live streams.
Oh.
I got a little bit ego.
Oh,
got
you
in the
made it
way.
about
I
you,
read,
didn't
yes,
you?
I read
I was
illustrations.
like, what does
and it
that mean
was
to
live
watch
stream.
illustrations? Okay.
Gotcha. What page are each of you guys on for Cookie Chronicles?
Matthew Swanson has finished writing all of the Cookie Chronicles that so far are planned, which
Yes.
is 3.
Yes.
I just sent the final draft of book 3 to the copy editor, which means there is a very wise woman named Trisha who is reading the heck out of it
Yes.
and looking at it closely and looking
Yes.
for errors, and she
Yes.
certainly will find them.
Yes.
So I will get the chance to go back and fix some mistakes, but for all practical purposes,
Done.
it's done. There's a
Yes.
little bit of it's like if you ice a cake and there's one little spot over here that didn't get enough icing, and you're like, okay, that's about what's left. So, Robbie,
So,
is
I am on page 0
of.
Cookie Chronicles Book 3.
But where are you in books 1 and 2?
Completely finished.
Dunzino.
Yes.
Robbie probably will have some equivalent adjustment
No, I
angles to
do
make.
still have that map to draw.
Oh, Robbie's really mad about the map.
Mad about the map, but I'm going to get to it.
Okay.
I'm building myself up.
All right.
Love, Fran. P.S. Please write back.
Wait,
We
what's
will
this
do
over
that.
here?
Also, this is kind of random, but because Robbie is great at drawing, I thought I should give you my favorite crayon.
She sent you a crayon?
She did not,
Oh.
but I think you should hold on to your crayon.
Do you
just
mean
because-
you're planning for a future gift to give Robbie your favorite crayon? Or
I think
does
if
it
it's
is
your
it like a
favorite crayon,
spiritual gift?
You should never give up your favorite anything
Huh.
for somebody else,
Okay.
I think. Maybe that's terrible advice.
This song is weird even for my standards. It says, which song is he talking about?
I don't know.
I wonder.
I don't know.
Matthew's not Robbie's. There's nothing weird about Matthew's theme song.
theme song is
And
lovely.
plus, the man who wrote it, I
Love
think.
Matthew's
Oh,
theme song.
Robbie, Drew, or someone over there.
Yes.
Can we watch Robbie draw? Just somebody wants to do that at some. Robbie will draw for you at some point. I think you can do the map, says El Puppy. El Puppy,
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you, El Puppy.
Rob, if
I
you-
do. This is what I need a fan club for.
You want to do
I
me?
need people to tell me I can do the things that I don't want to do.
I want to answer a question about
Yes.
commerce.
Oh.
One of the Shanks says, when can we pre-order the books? I believe that as soon as the books are announced, then they get put into the system where you can pre-order them. And I believe they're going to be announced in the next month or so. So I'm guessing that you should be able to... Oh, no. There was
Crayon
actually a
must have
crayon
fallen
in there.
out. And it was your favorite one.
That's sad. You know what? Mail machines are sometimes funny about things that are thick inside of...
There's
so,
a tiny little hole in it.
Oh, Fran, that's really sad,
That
but
is a
thought that
bummer.
counts. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, the book, I believe, the first 2 books are coming out on the same day next March, and you can order them both soon. We'll let you know here on the show, okay? Fran, that's really sad. I don't want to move past that
No,
too
that's
quickly.
true. That's
Thanks
true.
for thinking of it.
I know. I would have liked your favorite crayon.
Yeah.
I'm actually...
Let's hope it's on an adventure
I was
somewhere.
going to say, you know what's kind of cool about... This is what I tell my children also. When things get lost, it doesn't actually mean that they're lost. It just means that they're in a different place
Somewhere
than you
else.
are.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're in a cooler place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a book called Panine by the author Vladimir Nabokov.
Oh, my goodness.
And in the book, somebody has like a little speck of coal in his eye, and then he gets it out, and then the speck of coal is gone, and he's like, oh my gosh, that speck of coal could be anywhere in the world right now. Where is it? Either that or it's in his eye, and he wonders where it's been before. But it's him basically, like, really interestingly thinking about the fact that things move around, and you don't have any idea where they go.
I read Panine, and I don't remember this, but it was a good book.
Somebody back me up. I
was
think
going
that
to say,
happens.
don't think that this is an important part of the book, because the book was very good.
Oh,
and
but
that was not
it
a
was,
critical
It was really beautifully
passage.
described. That was profound.
Well,
It was profound. Sometimes profound things aren't about big things. They can be
That's
about quite
true.
ordinary
That's true.
things, right?
all right.
All right, fair enough.
El Puppy also would like to pre-order. We will let you know when it's available.
Heck yeah, you
All
guys.
right.
Thanks.
The crayon was red. I'm so bummed. Red is my favorite color.
Robbie's favorite color is red. I'm taking this off. It's getting hot in here after all
Okay.
those push-ups.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Non-theme related research on pink and blue. Oops, but we also, I forgot, we need to announce our new schedule.
Okay, Robbie,
Mm-hmm.
announce our new schedule.
Here's what we're going to do, people.
Tell you what, guys.
A lot of people can't show up on the weekends.
No, and we feel bad.
Some people, we feel bad, and then some people feel bad that they're missing it, and they feel like a little bit of sense of obligation. So
well,
we don't
and also
need to do
they
that.
miss the progress
They
in Real
miss the progress that's
McCoys.
happening. They miss the super fun parties. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do, oh my goodness. Well, that's a little bit better than it was a second ago.
That's the way it's going to be.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
This is hip Matthew with
Thank
the
you.
cool hair.
Thank you.
So what we're going to do.
Here's what we're gonna do.
We're going to have Monday through Friday, the same schedule as always. And we're going to have Saturdays and Sundays off. Monday we will announce the theme of the week. Friday will be a super fun party day where we talk about the theme of the week. We figure out all the research. We explain all the cool things that we discovered.
We
to
do
you.
jokes.
But it is not. We're not going to read on that day.
Correct.
For the picture book story time,
Yes.
we will be reading maybe 1 or 2 books a week, and then the other days we'll be doing activities or whatever.
Drawing,
we're just trying to figure something out.
Push-ups. We'll see how many push-ups we can do.
Because we're going through our books just too fast, and people don't want to read our books that many times.
We feel like you guys might get a little bit bored. We might talk a little bit about the writing process. We might talk about the drawing process. I might get something stuck in the sink on purpose, and Robbie can pull it out with pliers. Like, there's lots of things we can do that would be interesting. And maybe we'll make little robots out of junk. Maybe Bonkers won't just be going walkies anymore. Maybe Bonkers will be going all sorts of other E's.
All right.
Bunky, yes.
So, that's the idea. Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday is,
business as usual.
Certainly for the McCoy's books, we will read chapter every day until we get through all 3 books.
Yes, absolutely.
All right? And then Friday is super fun party day. Saturday and Sunday you have off. But I will announce the new theme of the week on Friday.
You have the weekend.
So you have the weekend to do a little research.
All right.
All right?
All right.
That's what we're going to do.
All right. I hope you guys are excited about that and not sad.
Not sad.
All right.
I'm a little sad, but...
Slim says, everybody guess what? In all caps. Slim, I'm pretty excited to find out. Please tell us. Don't leave us in suspense. All right. Robbie, what's next on the agenda?
Well, it was non-theme related research on pink and blue. So, Jennifer sent me some information. I don't know if you remember, but yesterday I had talked about how back in Victorian times it seemed that boys wore pink and girls wore blue.
Correct.
And it switched at a certain point, and we weren't really sure why.
And what did you learn?
So what I learned was this.
Okay.
There is actually a website with the information.
Okay.
And...
Robbie has a very organized thing over here.
I'm going to bring it up over here. I think one of the more interesting things I discovered was that back when, so gender identification, that's saying that boys are blue and girls are pink, it was not something that has always been. So for some reason, back in the early 20th century, no, let's see, it was earlier than that. In 1794, right, recommended that men choose to paint their rooms pink and white to improve their mood. And it also was in the early 20th century, this began to change. When it did, starting just before the 1920s, pink was deemed by many guides, I guess color guides, I don't know, to be more appropriate for boys and blue for girls, because one of the earliest references to this original color scheme, okay, here we go, June 1918 edition of Earnshaw's Infants Department, which is, I think, selling clothes, probably. The generally accepted rule is pink for the boys and blue for the girls. The reason is that pink, being a more decided and stronger color, is more suitable for the boy.
So counterintuitive.
That just goes to show you that this is just all made up.
Yes.
And we've all decided to agree. And at that time, they all just decided to agree that pink was a stronger color and more suitable for boys, while blue, which is more delicate and dainty, is prettier for the girl.
Wow. So they were still being super sexist. They were just being sexist in a backwards way.
In the opposite way.
All right,
and they just sort of made this information up. So
do you want me to go put on my pink shirt right now?
No, because then things changed.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to make us a little bigger. Then things changed. So in 1927, they sort of... Oh, they were still saying pink and blue. And here's the thing. It wasn't until later on when they started realizing that they could sell twice as many kinds of clothes as if you had some clothes specifically colored for girls and some clothes specifically colored for boys.
So people couldn't just...
So if you had a baby girl and then you had a baby boy, you'd have to buy a whole new set of clothes. You couldn't just hand them down, right?
Right.
So,
it's not just... They had to make pink taboo for little boys.
Yes. So the marketing people, that's people like Fran.
Yes.
Marketing people who
Remember,
are trying to
Fran
sell
is a
things.
publicist.
That's true.
Not a marketer.
That's
true.
Just... But the marketing people... all decided, that this was a way to sell more clothes. Then they're not really sure why it switched from pink. See, that's where it's unclear and it's fuzzy. But this idea of gender separation by color sort of faded out of popularity in the 50s and 60s and 70s with the women's lib movement, women getting more power. They said, this is nonsense. We don't need to have different colors for girls and boys. Let's go back to the way just whatever color is for whomever. But then they started being able to have prenatal tests, meaning that before the baby is born, this was not something that they could do. Now, everybody, you guys think that this is the way that it's done now, but now you can take a test and know whether you're having a boy or a girl before the baby is born. And Matthew's going to do a silent burp.
Oh, no, I already did. It's too late. You can't announce it as something happening in the future when it's already happened in the past.
So now there's a whole new marketing
conspiracy?
Opportunity.
Apparatus?
Before the baby is born, to buy a bunch of clothes and stuff for the baby and decorate the baby's room before it's born, at the moment when people are most most willing to just throw money out the window for whatever, for their baby, because it's their baby. So once gender testing, prenatal gender testing happened, then this whole pink and blue thing went totally bonkers, and the marketing departments have said, this is the best thing that ever happened to us. We're selling twice as much stuff. People have to change their nurseries every time they have a baby. They have to switch colors back and forth. Everybody's on board, and it's the best. So here's what you got to do. Break down the system. Say, I don't care what color this baby's wearing. It's wearing whatever it's wearing. There we go.
You heard it here first, folks.
Heard it here first. Don't fall for that color
Before
nonsense.
You pick up that agenda,
yes,
I want to make a couple of announcements from the sidebar over here. First of all, someone asked what happens when you finish reading the Romocoys. We'll see. I don't know. We still have a long ways to go.
Well, we have Annabelle Adams, which we can read.
I'm just saying, we have a lot to read. We're not going to make any decisions now. It'll depend on you guys and what you feel like and what we feel like. Thank you. We deserve our weekends off. We work so hard.
Aww.
Thanks, guys. I must admit, I'm looking forward to that. Slim got her cast off.
Oh, hooray!
And she feels much better.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yes. A lot of good stuff happening here.
Yeah.
And
it was on her ankle.
And Slim
okay,
wouldn't say the burp was silent. I guess it was slightly audible. Hey, here's my point, you guys. Everybody burps. Everybody does certain bodily things. Just a thing that people do. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Did you find out the gender of your kids before they were born or after? Heck no.
We did not.
No.
Here's the
take
way. On
yeah,
it.
And I agree. I know what Robbie's going to say, and I agree.
I was going to say, I'm not very good at not knowing things if I'm never going to know them.
Right.
But if it's just a question of waiting 9 months to find out.
If we were going to put our baby into a pod
yeah.
and send it in outer space
yeah.
on a mission to a star so distant that we would not get the baby back in our lifetime,
yeah.
we might want to know whether it was a boy or girl.
Yeah,
right?
And I'm not really even sure why.
But we would.
So we
could
just
say,
to be able to picture
goodbye,
it a little better.
young.
Yes.
So we'd know what sort of color to put the baby in, right?
Right.
But
what color to paint its capsule.
It was so fun for us to find out in that moment. In fact,
this is
you
a
guys.
Good story.
Yeah.
This is a good story.
Yeah.
So when Alden was born, so it was our first child.
Mm-hmm.
She was a girl.
Mm-hmm. Still is.
When Alden was born, the nurses, Matthew was there to hold her as soon as she came out. And the nurses looked at him and they all knew that we didn't know what we were going to have. And so they said, Daddy, what did you have? And Matthew looks at Alden and he goes, a baby. Just like that.
I was right.
A baby.
I was right.
He forgot that he was supposed to be looking to see.
I forgot that there was even a thing.
It didn't even matter.
Yeah, I mean, I was mostly excited that there was a human. I didn't really care what flavor of human it was at that moment.
And the nurses were like, we know it's a baby. What kind of baby did you have?
And
Please
then,
tell your wife who is up at the other end who does not know.
And then I looked.
And he was like, I think it's a girl.
It's a little hard to tell. At the beginning, you guys, things are a little bit dicey. All right.
So anyway,
all right.
That's our story.
What's next on the agenda?
On the agenda, let's see. Oh.
Yes. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry about the yawns. I just got a little tired all of a sudden.
You've used up all of his power.
All right. Celebrate theme of the week.
Celebrate theme of the week.
Robbie, I'm giving you your 10-minute warning, by the way.
Share the rest of the robot facts.
All right.
Okay.
A 7-minute warning. Sorry.
All right.
Yes.
So, let's see.
All right. What do we have?
The long list of facts from the
Shanks.
From the Shanks.
Yes.
Included the stuff about the Uncanny Valley. I'm very excited about
We learned
that.
in the last time about the Uncanny Valley. If you don't know about it, Google that sucker. It's interesting.
Fascinating.
Yes.
Okay, so they pointed, they in their research, they got the military stuff. They also told me about the Ozobot. It's a small robot about the size of a walnut that follows a line drawn on a piece of paper and changes its behavior as it reads codes from the patterns of colors along the line.
Whoa.
So you can draw in marker and it will know what to do based on how you're drawing the line.
Cool.
I thought that was super cool.
That is cool.
This one was really interesting. This one came from... we have to show Waylon in his...
Waylon's just not here.
Waylon's not here, but that's okay.
Well, thanks for sending it,
show
W.
Waylon.
Yeah.
There he is.
There he
his robot PJs, his robot dancing shirt.
Can you zoom in on that robot so we can see its awesome handstand? Look at that, you guys.
Handstand to the boombox.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah. He's like holding his ankle. Do you want me to do that move?
No.
No. You want me to do that move?
No.
There's room over here. I could maybe do push-ups with one hand while I'm doing that move. I can try it if you want me to. No?
I don't want Matthew to get hurt. The last thing we need is for Matthew to be in a cast.
Yeah.
While all of this happens.
Slim, I once broke my arm roller skating. Actually, I was done roller skating, and I was taking my roller skates off, and I slipped and broke my arm. Not even on the roller skating rink. And then another time, I was doing a high kick, and I came down on my wrist, and I broke my wrist. Yeah.
Another time you were sitting in your kitchen and you fell down. This is a good story.
It's a terrifying story. My dad was fixing the light above the kitchen stove, and for whatever reason, I sat on the stove while I was talking on the phone like a cool guy in high school, and I put my head back, and it connected two loose wires above the stove, and I got a jolt of electricity in my head. I flew across the kitchen. I hit the refrigerator. I was like, boom! And then I was so stunned that I staggered around. I fell down half a flight of stairs. A babysitter was watching me because my dad was out of town.
She
called an ambulance. I got ambulance to the hospital because I couldn't breathe properly because I'd gotten zapped in the head by a wire.
Man.
And you wonder. Do you wonder?
I don't wonder. This explains everything.
Explains it all. Yeah.
I know this.
Don't do that, you guys. Don't sit on the oven.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so this is from Principal Ella.
Okay.
Who told us that
Archytas
of Tarentum.
Tarentum?
Tarentum?
Tarentum? The Quentin of Tarantino?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a friend of Plato's, so that puts us in the right
That's
time
some rare
period.
territory.
Rare.
It's like being friends with Tay-Tay.
He built a mechanical bird driven by a jet of steam.
What? What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Arguably the history's first robot in the 5th century BC.
That is a long time ago.
That is a long time ago.
Holy heck.
I love that information.
Do we have a picture of it?
We don't have a picture of it.
I wish somebody had put it on YouTube.
Back in the day?
Yes.
In the 5th century BC?
Yes.
I know. They were still waiting for YouTube to come.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
What's that? What is that, Robbie Bear?
This is kind of what you were talking about. So, Australian researchers are trying to build a microbot, a very tiny bot, that would mimic the swim stroke used by E. coli bacteria.
Is this tiny? It doesn't look tiny.
Well, this isn't tiny, but this is. Oh, maybe this is used. Maybe this is the fish. No, I don't know what this is. This was associated with the microbot.
Okay.
It would be injected into a patient.
Yeah.
So it could swim around inside of you and take a biopsy from the inside. Yeah. So it could take little samples from the inside of your body as it swims around.
Oh, they're talking about nanotechnology where little bits can like clean up cancer cells.
Is Uncle Daryl doing some kind of nanotechnology?
I thought Uncle Daryl dealt with radio waves, but maybe he's doing something new.
There was some kind of implant. Anyway.
They're going to be able to do amazing things with tiny robots inside your body soon. Yes. Again, dangerous and repetitive. I wouldn't want to be injected into somebody's body, would you?
No. It's probably good that somebody else
is doing that who is
not a human being.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Oh, what's this?
This is
Robbie going to show you a movie?
Okay, hold on.
Are you about to blame?
No, I'm not about to blame.
Praise?
I'm about to praise.
Okay. What's happening? What's happening? I can't really read it. You're going to have to read it.
Congratulate all the contributors. We did the song in the last one. If you guys want to listen to the song.
If you missed the song, go listen to the last show.
Robbie announces this week's winner. I decided I'm going to...
There's a winner?
Yes, there is a winner.
A winner? Mm-hmm. Did we even know there was a contest?
Nope.
Can I make a guess as to who the winner is? Who did the most push-ups on this show today? That's what I want to know. Oh, was it Walkie? Walkie going bonkers?
Was not Walkie is that
going,
one? I mean,
bonkers.
Going walkies?
Bonkers going walkies. No.
The winner.
What?
Sent us the information about this video. Now, I just want to point out that here's the thing.
What?
Sometimes when this is something I have to tell my children all the time.
Is there something philosophical
there is something philosophical that's going to be said.
Guys, Robbie's going to get wise.
Oh my gosh, we only have 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Judges of a contest are human beings. And they judge things based on whatever the heck they feel like.
Arbitrary.
You could be in a costume
Subjective.
contest. Yes. You could be in a costume contest, and you could have what you think is the best costume ever, and what everybody else in the room thinks is the best costume ever. This happened in our town. for a Halloween contest. Alden had constructed her own Halloween costume. It was amazing and beautiful. And a kid who was dressed up in an Elsa dress won, because the guys who were judging the contest were like 70,000 years old, and they didn't know that it was
We don't have to speculate as to why.
That she had just bought at the store off a rack that 20 other kids were wearing.
We don't have to speculate
I'm
about
just
the
saying,
reasons for the very bad decisions.
Make bad decisions all the time.
Yeah.
So, the winner of this contest is winning not because they did the most research necessarily, not because their research was the best,
but because they got an Elsa dress and they were wearing it.
But because Robbie is the judge of this contest, and this was the thing that got her most delighted.
I was not asked to participate in the judging, so don't hold it against me, you guys.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is what won the contest.
All right. Know what's happening here? Is that me?
This is a robot.
What?
It is a tomato robot mounted on a jogger's shoulders that dispenses a tomato for you to eat while you are jogging.
Can I make a comment? Mm-hmm. I'm a jogger. Mm-hmm. This is ridiculous, and I hate it.
It is
I would never want this on my shoulder.
The Tomaton.
Is this a joke?
No, this is absolutely serious.
Who wants tomatoes?
Look at that. He won a prize there.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I would pick this as a winner too because it's so ridiculous.
It is the best and I love it.
Oh,
look,
my
he's doing a little demo.
And I like that he even has a tomato head. He's so cute.
He's the cutest.
Wow. And the man is also cute.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
That is crazy. So who sent this genius your way?
The winner
Yes.
is the Shanks family contingent.
Oh.
And here's your prize. I haven't finished it yet. I started
guys.
it this morning. This is a drawing of a robot.
It's a hand-drawn pen and ink drawing, you guys.
It's a hand-drawn pen and ink drawing, and I'm going to color it in and send it off to you guys as soon as I'm done.
A Robbie Bear original.
A Robbie Bear original.
Robbie Bear originals go at auction for hundreds of dollars, you guys. Holy cow.
Well, there you go.
That is quite a nice prize.
All right.
Good job, you Shanks.
Good job, you Shanks.
Wow. Do you know that Amy demanded that I get in a taller chair? She thought that chair was not befitting of my stature, strength, and push-up prowess.
Here, since this was not on the agenda, I'm presenting you with a prize for doing so many push-ups today.
I have a prize?
This is a prize from Principal Ella and family, who actually it's from Amy.
Yes! This is amazing. There's a little bit of political commentary here. We're not going to make any. It's not a political show, but I'll just say I love this shirt. Oh my gosh, the great state of Kansas. Now, Robbie, would you like to explain what's ironic about this shirt?
Is that Missouri?
This is Missouri. This is not one person, a sort of prominent figure in our country, mistaked Missouri and mistaked Kansas and Missouri. Missouri. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Robbie is so jealous. Do I get this shirt?
That is your
shirt. Do I get to keep it?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Schaefer's. This is amazing.
There was a lot of on the sly behind the scenes.
Oh my gosh, I am
jiggering in order to
so
make that
excited.
happen.
It's even a small.
Yes.
You guys, I love it so much. I'm going to wear it tomorrow. I love it so much.
Cheers.
Now, did Amy want me to get on the tall chair so that I would look more magnificent holding this up in front of me?
I don't even know that was even going to happen.
Were they related? Oh, guys, we're over. We're over time.
We're over, and our children never got to present their presentation about robots.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay.
Yes.
We're going to save that.
Okay. What's next?
So
Thank you, guys. I love my T-shirt. I love it.
Young Swansons present their pro-robot purchase arguments.
Whatevs.
They're going to have to do that some other time?
Yeah.
Oh. We announced next week's theme of the week.
Oh, what is it?
Flightless birds.
That's a theme?
That's a theme.
That's quite like the dodo?
Like the dodo.
And the emu?
Stop, you're going to give away all the research right away.
I mean, am I not allowed to contribute to the theme of the week?
You are allowed to contribute. Now, here's the thing.
What?
Should someone potentially humor Robbie next week with a prize-winning sort of bit of information about flightless birds, you shall win a drawing of a flightless bird by Robbie.
That's exciting.
There you go.
Am I eligible to win? I am the first person that chimed in at all about flightless birds.
But you have to give me better information than just a list of names of flightless birds.
I'm going to write you a song about a flightless bird.
Oh, you guys, the competition is already on.
I'm going to write a song. I want to win an original Robbie Bear. She refuses to draw me any drawings ever, except for all the time.
Except for all the drawings I draw.
Time. Yeah, I guess I sort of get those. All right, I'm going to gently exempt myself from
how very good of you.
From contention. Yes. But all right, you guys. All right, friends.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. We will see you on Monday.
Yes.
Which is tomorrow.
Which is tomorrow.
Which is tomorrow.
So Monday, theme of the week, is Flightless Birds. We will continue with Chapter 10, I think we're on the Real McCoys, right? And...
we're going to do some punching. We're going to do push-ups every day now?
No.
No.
The theme of those theme songs switch exercises.
Okay.
We're going to do a whole round of things.
Just don't make me do any burpees, please.
Oh.
Reverse psychology.
I almost did burpees today, but I was going to have to look up what a burpee actually was.
Can you give it a different name? I don't like the name burpee.
Well,
Not at all.
you are so burpy all the time
That's
that
true.
maybe
I do a different kind of burpee.
Maybe you just make up your own burpee.
Bonkers goes burpees! Oh, man. Jennifer, please give me $600 or send Bonkers going wonkers to me.
Do not make that plea. We do not need Bonkers goes walkies.
Bonkers
Talkies.
goes walkies. All right, friends. This has been a
Happy
pleasure.
Sunday. We're gonna go on a hike now, I think.
Are we gonna go on a hike
outside.
now? We got to see what that little beast is doing, though.
Yeah.
If he's asleep, we might leave him.
We're gonna party. All right.
All right, guys.
Hi, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for the letter, Slim. We will write you back.
Sorry about the crayon.
Sorry about the crayon.
Yeah.
Super sad about that.
All right, guys.
Thanks for Matthew's new T-shirt.
Oh, can't wait.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it